Sir Crocodile is the mother of Luffy, and there are aliens in One Piece. Just kidding. Or are we? Today at Aniverse, we look and talk about some of the best One Piece theories from across the internet. So get some popcorn and get ready to be amazed. Morgan is from Roger's crew. Do you remember Big News Morgans? Yes, the guy who brings us the day-to-day news from all around the One Piece world and also keeps us updated on everyone's new bounties. Big News Morgans is the president of the World Economy newspaper and one of the emperors of the underworld. But why are we saying he is from Roger's crew? One guy had the idea of his relation to Rogers or being a somewhat important figure in the world of One Piece. According to One Piece Vivere card, he is 52 years old and his devil fruit is Tori Tori no Mi. That could mean that he is always in his zone form all the time. The evidence for this is very compelling too. His first appearance was during the Whole Cake Island arc, as one of the more high-profile guests in Big Mom's Tea Party. Despite his appearances, he has got some awesome fighting abilities. He has been shown to knock out a Cypher Pole agent near effortlessly. It was not enough that he has also been shown to effortlessly withstand Big Mom's Haki's blast. Despite this, what I think is that he is someone from the Rogers era who has been waiting for someone like Luffy. And if you think this theory was crazy, wait until you get to the part about the strongest devil fruit that has still to show up in One Piece. Blackbeard has 3 personalities. A lot of things about Blackbeard doesn't make sense, like how he has Logia fruit, but he still takes damage. If that was not enough, he casually showed up to Marineford one day and changed the entire history by showing everyone that he could control 2 devil fruits at once. And not some below average fruit, but Whitebeard's fruit. The same fruit that shook the entire Marineford on its own. He just didn't stop there, but since then, he has stolen so many devil fruits from others and given them to his crewmates. So, how is this possible? One theory suggests that basically certain Logia fruit users can be hurt by countering elements like liquids can affect Crocodile's sand body. Rubber can affect Enel's lightning body. Maybe the reason Darkness Devil Fruit can't make you intangible is because you're constantly surrounded by your weakness, light. That could also be why Blackbeard's crew put a cover over him before he stole Whitebeard's fruit. In the dark, he can now transform it to his more intangible darkness form and possibly absorb anything he wants to. We have seen that normally Blackbeard can create black holes and suck entire villages and throw it out later. Maybe it's the same with devil fruits, but it's only possible at Blackbeard's peak power, and that's in total darkness. There's another theory saying that Blackbeard isn't just one person, but has 2 other brothers who are kept hidden in the darkness fruit. Those 2 brothers are also able to consume other devil fruits, such as the Runa Rua no Mi from Whitebeard. I personally think one of them can be Rocks from Roger's era, as we have never seen him, and we also know that some devil fruits have a will of their own. The best evidence we got about this is his crew logo that has 3 heads on it, and in the beginning of One Piece, Luffy and Zoro had mentioned Blackbeard as them and not as he. Law and a Formal Admiral is a member of the secret marine organization SWORD. Yes, you heard it right. Not only Law, but Aokiji, a formal admiral of Marines, is also a member of SWORD. At first it seems somewhat possible, but if you hear me for the next 2 minutes, you will actually believe that it's true. First off, Garp is in SWORD and he is a former mentor of Aokiji. I know, Aokiji almost killed Garp a few chapters back, but it's still almost and not yet confirmed to be true. Everyone already thinks that a person with morals like Aokiji would never join someone like Blackbeard unless he's undercover. But we have one more point which helps prove this theory. If you remember Aokiji's last few stops, you could tell he has been closely following Law. Remember when Aokiji saved Smoker's life? Who could have told Aokiji that Smoker's life could be in danger but Law himself? During Wano, Drake, another member of SWORD, helped Law to escape the prison. In Drake's Vivere card, it's also revealed that Sengoku raised Drake alongside Corazon. Corazon was the most important person to Law and was raised by Sengoku, who after Dressrosa also pardoned Law. Law was also revealed to be the mastermind behind Rocky Port incident. Isn't it a coincidence that Blackbeard is strangely often dealing with potential and confirmed members of SWORD? We also know that Law is not really interested in the One Piece or any other goal of a regular pirate. He wants to know the truth about the D, and this goal is certainly against the ideals of the world government and celestial dragons. But it's also heavily implied that SWORD is also acting without the world government's knowledge, so their goals could align together. All members of SWORD are also positively associated with Luffy, just like Law. All we can hope for now is that Blackbeard doesn't see this video and find out about their secrets from us. The secret weapon, or the national treasure, is a tree? The next theory I want to discuss is about the national treasure that Doflamingo knew about, according to him, had the power to shake the entire world upside down. The secret treasure, being Uranus, doesn't have much evidence to corroborate with it. However, it would make sense for the world government to have at least one of the super weapons in their possession. Allowing all three to be loose in the world doesn't sound too smart. This theory came from this YouTuber by the name Joy Boy Theories. This theory revolves around the notion that the national treasure of Marigios is a devil fruit tree. This isn't too crazy, as there are these great trees all throughout the world of One Piece. We also know that the world government has access to a lot of overpowered devil fruits that they hand out. We know the admirals all have extremely powerful Logia-type devil fruits. Pre-time skip. Spandam also hints at this treasure of devil fruits when he said he had connections. We also know that to use this treasure, you'd need the immortality of the Ope Ope Nomi. If an immortal being ate more than one devil fruit, they won't die. As such, they could take advantage of their immortality and eat multiple devil fruits. That is the plan I think Doflamingo was after. He knew about the tree and knew a way to go around the one devil fruit per person limitation, just like Blackbeard. Life on Moon is possible. The moon plays an important role in this theory, and it all starts with the Skypiea arc. Yes, the most boring and tedious arc of One Piece, where nothing of much significance happens. The best part of it was the god level of future haki and observation haki that was shown to us by Enel. I think Oda purposely made it boring so that readers of the manga skip over some of the more meticulously hidden details of the story's endgame. There, Robin comes across the city of Shandora, where she found clues of an ancient civilization that fell. Now, fell can have multiple meanings. It can mean that the civilization was wiped out by something, or it can literally mean it fell from the sky. In this case, both meanings can be true. Now, in order to back up this absurd claim, one guy explained that to understand this, we need to fast forward to the Thriller Bark arc. Specifically, looking at the cover arc story, Eniru's Great Space Mission. This is the story of how Eniru flew up to the moon on a hot air balloon because why not? There we get to see some lore about an ancient race of beings called Mooninites. This confirms the doubt that there was life on the moon thousands of years from now. In this picture, we see another ancient wall painting of kinds where we see three different races with wings and different hairstyles. This theory also helps clarify the power that two of the three legendary weapons are supposed to have. It's because these people were technologically advanced and were the first ones to build the two ancient weapons of mass destruction, namely Pluton and Uranus. It makes sense that they're named after planets, thus referring to their interstellar origin. These space pirates followed them to Earth and wiped out these beings from the moon. Every trace of them erased, and only few were able to escape. The only thing they couldn't destroy were the poneglyphs because they were made with some kind of indestructible material. As Robin said, these stones contain the true history of what happened in the Void Century. This will also explain why some higher-ups are called celestial dragons in One Piece. Why they don't think twice to eliminate anybody who knows the true history of the world. Why they hold so much power over everyone else. Also, have you seen some of theirs clothing style? They always wear a white suit with a glass helmet over their heads. Kinda like an astronaut. The Red Line will be destroyed. Of course, this was going to be on the list. The famous theory that the Red Line, which divides the world in half, will be destroyed by the end of the series. There are multiple ways that the red line will be destroyed. Maybe it's Luffy who causes its destruction, or maybe it's an ancient weapon. Also, the whole idea or myth or legend is that the All Blue is a place in the world where the North, South, East, and West seas meet. Theoretically, destroying the red line would result in water from all four seas merging in one place, which would result in fish and various sea creatures from all of them being in one place. Remember, Fishman Island is directly under the red line, so destroying red line would destroy Fishman Island as well, which would result in the Noah being using those theories complements each other. The strongest fruit is still out there somewhere. Rox D had the Goro Goro no Mi devil fruit, and as we know, it is probably by far the most destructive and lethal Logia type devil fruit in One Piece. The world government marked the Goro Goro no Mi as a very dangerous devil fruit, and as we know, the only way to counter it is Luffy's devil fruit, the Gomu Gomu no Mi. That can explain why the government wanted the Gomu Gomu no Mi fruit for themselves just in case Rock's fruit someday made an appearance, and most likely through Blackbeard. I know what you are all about to say in the comments after hearing this theory. Would government want Gomu Gomu no Mi because it was Joy Boy's fruit and he stood against everything that the government works for? But what if there was a second reason? What if they wanted to stop something like God Valley incident from happening ever again? Just in case you guys forgot, the legendary war once broke out on an island where Marines led by Garp teamed up with the Roger Pirates to defeat the Rocks Pirates. Rogers and Garp on the same team to beat someone? I think his fruit was strong enough to be on this list and can be a perfect counter to Luffy's fruit. Or maybe it's already the Logia fruit that Blackbeard has, but only not in its prime. Whatever the case, One Piece is full of great mysteries, and Oda sure takes his time in revealing them one by one. Do you guys want to see some of the best One Piece moments that turn into a meme? Or you can increase your knowledge on some facts? Whatever you choose, do leave a like and subscribe for more anime videos on your homepage. Signing out, Aniverse.